Welcome back to Unapologetic Gentleman. This is Mario at Mario Vega 931. What we're going to be doing today is reading an article on feminism and four reasons some women hate feminism. All right. So this is an article written by a woman. All right. So I'm just bringing you this to inform you. It's a pretty long article. I will read those four, how would you say, reasons. And then I will also read one of the comments. There's 20 comments that go along with this article. It's a long read, so I recommend you reading it if you really want to get informed. So, 4 reasons some women hate feminism and what they're missing. How often do we hear women scientists themselves say, "I'm not a feminist"? Many of us have walked those shoes ourselves, all right? Ginny Brown, which is the lady who wrote the article, talks about her definition of feminism and how she got there, all right? So, I don't need female empowerment because I'm not weak. I'm not a feminist because I don't hate men. And many feminists do. They hate men. I automatically know the women that are feminists because they hate me. They see me coming, yeah, that's why men don't sleep with you. Okay, the men you want don't sleep with you, honey, because you give us that look and we're like, sweetheart, you're 300 pounds and you're making those faces at me, or you're wearing, you look silly with all these things on your face and you're looking at me like I'm disgusting. Okay, I don't need feminism. I actually like cooking for my husband. You see, there's a lot of feminists out there that hate on other women for doing something that doesn't align with their philosophy, like cooking for their husbands. Okay, it's not about equality, it's about oppression, all right? Many feminists out there trying to belittle other women that want regular relationships, okay? Not everybody has to be a feminist, ladies, all right? So let's go to reason number 1. Feminists are just playing the victim. That's what they're doing, okay? 18 to 24-year-old girls aren't feminists because men want them, because they're available. They have everything in the right spot, all right? Their boobs are up high, tight bottom. And guess what? Those women get attention from men all the time. So sure, sexism used to be a problem, but now, okay, women have reached equality, right? Right? Y'all can do what a man can do, right? We can vote, right? We have the same access to jobs and education as men, right, ladies? We are allowed to dress how we want and consider equal partners in relationships, right, ladies? Right? Okay. Western feminists are just as whiny, all right? That's what they're doing. Picky and enjoying feeling like they're victimized, right? Instead of appreciating the freedom we have. You see, they have all the freedom in the world, but they're bitching about stuff. You already have everything. So let's go on to reason number 2. Feminism says women are weak. I don't think so at all. Women are equal to men. They have their job and we have our job. We're masculine and they're feminine. We're supposed to work with each other, and it works well when there is a man and a woman, because that's just how it goes. Women may have a few obstacles that men don't, of course, but feminism actually insults women by acting like they're not able to overcome those obstacles. Women in the past had a great life and not enjoying equal jobs and education like they do now. Women in the past had their place and they were okay with who they were, all right? So it encourages women to be sensitive and thin-skinned. So if you're so empowered, how come you're so thin-skinned, right? Instead of being tough and going after their goals, women don't need feminism. We are strong enough to succeed on our own, okay? So number 3, feminists hate men, and they really do, because they hate me all the time, right? They see me strong, muscular, walking with my shoulders back, head high. Oh, I hate men. But you are a man, sweetheart. You think you're a man. You're out there sleeping with 80, 60, 100, 200 guys, and I'm a boss bitch, and you want to be masculine. Guess what? You hate me because I am a man. You are acting like one. You can't be a man. Feminists treat men like they are the enemy. That's what they do. They say all men are rapists. Newsflash, if a woman doesn't want to have sex with me, guess what? I don't want to have sex with you either. If a man has to rape a woman, or if I had to rape someone, I wouldn't be able to perform, or like, hey buddy, get up. It wouldn't do that, because it just doesn't enter my mind. I had never thought of raping a woman, ever. That just doesn't do it for me, okay? So there's that. So, and also misogyny, right? So they say all men are rapists and misogynists, whatever. That's just like all women are assholes, right? Oh, but don't not all women, but these feminists love to say all men. So feminists aren't content with gender equality. They want to put women in power to oppress men. And that's what's going on in these corporations, in our government, on YouTube. You see, these feminists aren't, how would you say, getting rid of men who put on makeup or are wearing skirts. No, they leave them alone. They actually amplify those guys. But it's the men like Andrew Tate, or men who are masculine, period, who get demonetized, who are told that you're misogynist or you're spilling hate. Okay, that's how these feminists do it. They want to put women in power and oppress men, just like women used to be oppressed. Not all women, all right? I admit that I often feel frustrated with men in abstract these days, having been harassed, belittled, and taken advantage of by so many men. And guess what? So many men are being taken advantage by women now. OnlyFans and such, child support, getting married the first time just to divorce him to find the real man, the second marriage, and divorce, rape him, and so on. So women are doing the same thing. Feminists are doing the same thing. Okay, so number 4, feminism means rejecting traditional gender roles, meaning you don't want to do anything around the house. You don't want to cook, you don't want to clean, you don't want to do your half of the bargain. You know, when men and women come together, it's supposed to be a team. You have your role and I have my role. You see? Feminism is for women who want careers. See? All right? Who don't like makeup and shopping, who wants to be the boss in their relationship. Difficult women. You see, these women want to be men, but that doesn't work. It only works if a man is weaker than a man. Then yes, you're going to get that guy because he's going to want to be with you. See, but the guys who you really want don't want to be with you. So women who like being homemakers, being traditionally feminine, and having their partners take the lead don't need feminism. You see? See? They don't. They're okay with how things are. They're okay with staying home. They're okay with their man going out there and bringing home the money. And they're okay with that. And feminists often look down on those women. See what I'm saying? Just because you feminists believe a certain way, let it be that way for you. Other women don't have to do what you're doing. Okay, but I wanted to read one of the comments down here. Just give me a second. There's 20 comments here, but I really wanted to read one from Holly. She made a lot of sense. It kind of put things together for me. And it might answer a lot of questions that you might have. Here we go, from Holly, okay? Many points of this article I agree with, it says, but what turns me off about feminism isn't the thing so much as the hypocrisy behind modern self-proclaimed feminists. I go to what is notorious for being the most liberal arts university in Atlanta, Canada, with plenty of feminist students. They find don't drop the soap jokes about men being sexually assaulted funny. They'll talk about how they want to be tied down, they want to tie down David Bowie and bang him when they saw him wearing tight pants in in the movie Labyrinth. They'll stare at a guy on the street and whistle at him, tell him in front of everyone that he has a cute ass. But they don't want men to do it to them, right? One such girl in my class poked a hole in a condom once because she wanted to get pregnant by her boyfriend. Imagine that. Without him knowing, I may add. These are the behaviors that, if a man did them, would earn him or them the title of sleazy, sexy, sexist pig, or worse. So why is it okay when women do it, particularly women who claim politically to stand for feminism? Good question, right? I mean, we are always told over and over that feminism isn't really about hating men, but we know it is, all right? Men know, and other women do too. It's about gender equality, it says. That's fine, but not when there's obviously such a strong double standards, not when male on male sexual abuse, domestic violence against men, and men getting sexually assaulted still aren't taken as serious based on old stereotypes. All right? Not when it's okay to catcall a guy on the streets, but not a woman. Not when prison rape jokes are considered amusing for some people. Not when it's pervy to talk about celebrity's body if they are a woman, but perfectly acceptable if it's a man. I choose to distance myself from feminism on the purpose because of the negative political connotations that feminism has become associated with in recent years. Hypocrisy. All right? That's where I'm going to end it. You're more than welcome to read this long article and the remainder of Holly's, how would you say, thoughts. All right? So anyways, this is Mario with Unapologetic Gentleman at Mario Vega 931. I just wanted to bring you a quick video on feminism. And maybe you aren't too aware about it, but you know, maybe you have experienced it, maybe not. I know I experience it often by other women who are unattractive that hate me just by looking at me. That is where we're at, people. So thank you very much.